Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 11 of 2024. So for this week, I definitely just went into my stash. I do have a couple cards, or actually 3 cards from LA Studio. This March card that I'm working on here as my title card. It is a 3x4, so I kind of changed it up for this month, but I really love these specific monthly cards. So LA Studio had a pack of those. I think I received mine in January, but they're probably still available on their website. And they're really fun to have because they are cards that are specific to each month of the year. So since I have them, I've been trying to at least add a couple of them here and there for each month. So that March card, and then the one at the bottom that's the 4x6 that says a moment in March documented, that's another one from that same pack from LA Studio. And the Spring Fun is also from LA Studio. The Here Comes the Sun and that little bouquet of flowers at the bottom, I think looks like it's like Studio Calico. I'm not positive. They just came out of my stash, but I thought that they worked nicely and I was happy to add those on. So I did just add my dates and just a really simple alpha and number to the top to create my title card. And now I'm working on this little stamped area here above the bouquet of flowers. So I knew whenever I snapped this photo of Casey, I hung out with my bestie Casey this week, whenever I snapped this photo of her baby belly, I knew that I wanted to write or to use an arrow stamp and write out her upcoming new baby's name, Mickey. So I grabbed out my Sophie Alpha stamps there and I just spelled out hello Mickey and added on the arrow. So I already knew I wanted to do that. So I tried to pick a card where I had a little bit of space. So I wasn't sure which card I was going to use, but whenever I found that bouquet of flowers, I really liked it because of the flowers, since this is like a very spring themed spread, but also I liked that it had that little bit of extra space at the top. So that worked out nicely. So over in my drawers right by my desk where I'm always working, I do have a few embellishments that I've been kind of gravitating towards lately. And these Pink Fresh chipboard flares are something that I always really like to add on. And whenever I add them, I try to add on 3 of them. So I love the Keep Growing one at the bottom that I put on that picture of Casey. Then at the top, I added one that says happy. And then I'm going to add one more, I think, that says good morning by the coffee that me and my mom have there in that other photo. So as I'm adding things on, I'll kind of tell you about my pictures. I mean, I think you get the gist here because the majority of them are from the day that I saw Casey. So I definitely don't mind doing that in a week. Like if I have a lot of photos from one event, I'll definitely just pop all those down and then we'll only have pictures for maybe 1 or 2 days in a week. That's perfectly fine with me. So I do have a lot of pictures from that outing with Casey and Andy. I have the 4x6 at the top, the one that I was talking about before of like Casey's baby belly. And then I also have 3 other ones that I added onto the card that says a moment in March documented. And I just printed those off a little bit smaller. Then my other ones are the coffee photo of me and my mom. We tried a new coffee place in town called Scooters. Have a cute picture of Poppy when she was asleep in the bed. And then also some of the flowers that I got because I'm doing a little porch refresh this week, which has been really nice. So just lots of fun springtime activities that I wanted to document. So here under this Spring Fun card, I knew that I wanted to do journaling about a lot of things. So I have this really cute small stamp set also from LA Studio, and there are these tiny little numbers, and I love those numbers. So I added 1 through 8. Those were just the amount of lines that were on that card because I knew I wanted to just mention one thing, like one little sentence about 8 different things. And I just chose that because that's how many would fit. 8 different things that happened throughout the week. So it might take me a second here because I didn't take anything out of the video, but I just talk about all of the springtime things that were going on. Plus there was a few things that were not pictured, like me and my mom did go thrifting. Also, I've been watching tons of Seeking Sister Wives on Max, so that's been fun. I planted a ton of flowers and just all kinds of stuff like that I wanted to mention about this week. So I write all of those down, and I really like the way that ended up looking. And I just enjoy this spread a lot. I always love getting to do springtime and summertime spreads. They seem so bright and colorful since we are outside a lot and, getting to take pictures in the sun and everything. It's funny, I'm definitely a fall girl, but I really do love photos that are taken in the spring and summer out in the sun. It just makes me happy. And I'm always happy when we are transitioning here into the new season. It's just fun to document. So now I am just putting the finishing touches on a few of these cards. I really like that this one, the 4x6, it's really versatile because you can add one photo over to the left side of the card and then do like journaling because it says story there on the right side. Also, there's a place for the date and the place at the bottom. So I did fill that out. Or like what I did, I just printed off 3 different photos. I had a lot of pictures from this day that I really wanted to document, but I knew I wanted that selfie to be big. And then I wanted the other one of Casey's bump to be like a 3x4 as well, because I knew that I wanted to do that Hello Mickey stamping. So I really wanted to include the other photos as well, though. We had a great day and I love my time with them. So I added those smaller and I'm very happy with how that turned out. Then I did grab out the glitter stars that I just cut out of cardstock. I thought about adding one of these like photo corners from Heidi Swapp. I have a bunch of those from the Color Fresh collection and I start to add it on, but it looked crooked and weird. And I was like, no, that's not the move. So I ended up not doing it. And I do grab a piece of washi that happened to be in that same little star bowl and it matched. So I thought, I'm going to add that on. And so I believe that is the last thing that I do. I love the way that the spread turned out and I'm super happy to have another week in my Project Life album completed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like and please also consider subscribing and I'll be back at you with another video super soon. Have a great day, friends. Bye, y'all.